Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jerry Chesnoka, the Ottawa Hunt Club at the Travelers Club Curling Championship. And with me is Diana Fable.
Good morning.
And we have for us today, we have Team Saskatchewan and Team Quebec in the tiebreaker men's championship round. And the game is on.
Mine's good.
So leading off for Saskatchewan is
Get around the button then.
lead Robert Sonder.
All right.
And he's just set it up nicely with his first draw to the button.
Lead Pierre Clement from the Laval Curling Club is being asked to remove it.
Yep.
Boys are working hard
Yep.
to hold it online.
Okay, just lead. Just lead.
Nice shot.
So this will probably be a pretty conservative end. Usually to start out, everybody wants to just get the feel for the ice and also to save their clock time. Not much thinking time when you're
Clean.
clearing like this.
Yep.
Nice hit and roll to cover the button. Another out-turn hit being called for the lead Pierre Clermont.
Yep. Yep.
Hit and roll out. The house is clean.
So the second player on Team
Tight.
Saskatchewan is Gary Jantz. Team Saskatchewan plays out of the Highland Curling Club in Regina.
Gotta go. Kevin.
Well, they're going to be working hard to get this one to the house,
Great brush, guys. Throw here.
and it'll be just a little short. So now it might be game on.
Gaëtan Lachapelle settles into the hack to throw a in-turn come-around draw. Sorry. Out-turn. He's a left-hander.
He's a lefty, yeah.
Back four. Back four.
Just lead.
Back four, back eight.
Whoa.
Back four, back
whoa,
eight,
whoa,
Seth.
whoa.
That's it. Back four, back eight. Bang, back 12.
Looks like it's just through. May hang on. No.
Okay, so Jantz has a chance to see if he can tuck his in around the guard that he's put up there.
Don't have to for line. No, that's. Didn't need much more weight than the guard.
So unfortunately, he did slip to the back of the rings a little bit, so gives the opportunity for Quebec to be able
Top
to
four.
draw in there and have backing now. Ideally, you'd like to be at the in front of the center line.
Wait's good. Back four,
Gaetan
encore.
is 60
Back
years
four.
old, and
Whoa,
he's
whoa.
been
Bend
married
la
with
place.
to his
Back
wife
four.
Lorraine for
Bend la
33
place. Whoa.
years.
Encore back four.
Juste Eric.
Encore
Juste Eric.
Encore, on bump encore, Steph.
Ah ouais, mais faut qu'elle curle. Là, elle perd sa poignée. La ligne est parfaite. Yep! Oh, oh.
Oh, that
Wow.
one came around tight around that guard, but it really over curled then afterwards. Yeah,
No under.
Some hard finish on these stones this morning, Diana.
yeah. And now playing at third position is Kevin Fetz.
Bite the four. Bite the four. Okay. Good throw, Kev.
Nicely done. Still a little bit deep because it went past that center line. Or the
T-lane.
T line, sorry.
Pas un
Have another
reculer
drink of
gros, hein.
coffee.
Yeah. I've only been playing this game for 50 years.
So Eric Gravel has been asked to draw down to that shot stone, the back of the forefoot button, I guess.
Yep!
Boys
yep!
are working it
yep!
hard.
Come on, yes!
It's a nice looking shot coming into the house.
Yep! Yep!
Come on, come on,
Encore,
come on,
encore! Come on!
Come on, guys, come on,
come on!
come on, guys.
Come on, Pierre, come on!
Nice shot.
Oh,
Very nice. Perfect shot.
couldn't walk it down any better than that.
Vous êtes deux excellents brasseurs. Ouais, c'était bon. If you need it, you can go, but it's got to curl. Yeah, line's good. Line's good. Good. Be right on it. Right on it. Hard. 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 Great brush, guys.
Nicely done. Very nice shot there. It makes it a little tough for Quebec to get a second rock in there.
Ouais. Au bas.
Eric is being asked to duplicate his draw on the previous stone. Just freeze up to that top Saskatchewan stone.
Yep! 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 Come on, yes!
Hold there, guys. Come on, guys. Hold there. Okay.
Okay, whoa, whoa.
Okay.
Takes away that in-turn draw.
Even if I just end up.
For Team Saskatchewan, this is their second year curling together as a team. And this is the first year that they qualified outside of their club for the Travelers event.
Looking for a T-line of back four weights. If the line's good, right? Just jig a little bit.
So this is the first time we've seen this draw on this side of the house, but I'm sure somebody threw it in practice. Should we have a good idea?
And throwing skips rocks is Shane Volman.
Room, guys. Room.
Yep.
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 Yep. Yep.
Oh, there's really big curl on this ice.
Hard.
Really big.
Okay. 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 Sorry, guys. Yeah, what'd you get?
encore la même
Non,
affaire.
t'en viens ici. T'en viens ici, là. Chris, il va trouver de taper là-dedans. Allez, t'éteins ici. Allez, tout de suite,
Ouais,
ton bouton.
faut pas être là, par exemple.
I heard
Ils donnent un
Bill
dos.
Duck tell Curler said
L'autre,
he
ben, on arrête.
polished the rocks this morning because there wasn't
Ben,
enough
ça,
finish
ça,
on
on
them
aime pas ça
yesterday.
avec
So
ça.
I think maybe we're
Parce
seeing
qu'avec le
some of
drag,
that
là, ça va,
reaction
ça décolle de
on
là.
these on these
Tant
rocks
qu'à ça,
today.
pour l'instant, moi, je garderais. Il va probablement finir s'il essaye ça ici. Là, ça ici, ça s'en vient comme
mais
ça.
si-
Ça change rien
Si
pour
je garde, lui, il garde, il nous donne une concède un. Essaye là.
OK.
Peux-tu faire mal avec ça?
Pas besoin.
So Stefan Lemay makes his way down to the home end here to throw his first stone. He's 55 years old and has been married for 35 years. He's got a passion for music, especially blues and jazz.
Back 8, back 4. Reste proche quand même. Reste
This rock has a lot of curling to do.
proche. Ouais, stay there, stay.
Wow.
Ah, c'est bon ça, c'est pas mauvais ça.
Once again, that rock finished real hard in the last 15 feet or so.
For this event, each team starts out with, I think it's 32 minutes of time. Thinking time is what they get. So while they're having this discussion right now, the time clocks are running, and so teams have to be very conscientious throughout the game as to how much time they have on the clock in order to play their full game.
I don't think so, but it'll be a double. Yeah, but this.
But yeah, I think he'd
not
be
for this
higher
to
up.
count. I don't think, right? So you just want to tap that back then.
Yeah, I don't mind throwing here just a slight tap.
Are we second right now?
I think we are. It's close. Yeah, we're second.
For sure.
Yeah.
I don't think, Diana, that shot stone at Quebec is going anywhere very soon.
You can't get shot, eh?
So this is the final rock for the first end for Shane Volk. And I think he's just trying to get his rock in there into where the
All
pocket
guys.
is in
All
order
you
to
can.
prevent
Yep.
Quebec from taking 2
Yep.
points.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Wow. What'd you get for that one? 70? What'd you get on the first one?
OK, tu l'essayes comme ça? Ouais.
Rappel. Titre.
Ouais, c'est bon.
Contrôle.
Je veux juste m'assurer qu'elle, dans le fond, il faut que je recule ça, hein? Même si je tiendrais bumper, si se rend en masse.
OK.
Là.
Well, they're sizing up that
Ça ici?
angle raise, and if it made, it could be for 2 yellow.
Ben, bumper, regarde. Yes, les gars, tu sais, il vient de garde, il a fini là, puis il a sorti après ici.
Alors, milieu du 8. Un petit peu moins que le milieu du 8.
Je pense que ça, c'est bas, bumper.
OK.
L'important, là, c'est que tu pognes
I don't see him
That
hurting
point is
himself
not
at all
low,
in
no,
this
c'est
shot,
bon, là.
Diane. I think it's all
Okay.
upside.
Yeah, it looks like they are lined up pretty good for Quebec to be able to score 2 here.
Yep.
Yep! Yep! Yes! Hard! Hard! Hard!
just didn't have the weight on there that he wanted to throw. Yeah.
So it's going to be 1 yellow, 1 for Quebec.
So just a comment about the format today in that this is a tiebreaker in order to play on in the championship round. And the other teams that have qualified for the women's side, Prince Edward Island and Alberta have qualified to go directly to the semi-final game. And Northern Ontario, Saskatchewan, Ontario, and BC will be playing the quarterfinal games for the women.
Light in.
Nice stone covers the pin.
Relativement facile.
And Saskatchewan's going to throw up a corner guard.
And on the men's side of the championship games, the qualifiers for the semi-final are Newfoundland and Manitoba. And for the quarterfinals, Yukon Territories, Northern Ontario, Nova Scotia, and then the fourth team will be the winner of this game.
Newfoundland, I think. You mentioned that.
Ligne est bien belle. Yep. Yep. Pas trop, c'est trop, là. Là, c'est trop. C'est trop. Oh.
Well, the stone is ended up in a pretty good position, although the shot stone is half open. Again, it was just due to the hard finish of the guard that Pierre just threw. It just went sideways right at the end.
Given the ice conditions, it's going to be very tough to actually bury any rock because you can come around almost any guard with the amount of curl that we're getting here.
Whoa. Whoa.
And there's a good case in point. And that rock was 3/4 covered, and they made the nose hit.
Yeah, that was a nice hit by Robert Sonder.
And that was about 6 feet from the guard. 8 feet.
Yep. Yep.
So Gaetan
Yep.
is throwing his intern.
Whoa. Whoa.
And makes contact, and Saskatchewan stone hangs on around the back of the house. And unfortunately, it's behind that corner guard.
So it's possible that rock could still come into play. So Team Saskatchewan, and we're now at Seconds Rocks, Gary Jantz, and they're going a little bit aggressive on this end. They could have opted to try and clear that center guard, but they want to try and build some points here this end.
Make sure you're deep, eh? Real deep if you're deep. That's coming down. Yep, go. Go. Wow. That came down a lot quicker than you thought it was going to, didn't it? I can tell by the body language. Yeah.
Yeah, the sweepers
too.
seemed to, the rock coming into across the hog line looked like it was going to come back house, certainly behind the tee line,
Yeah, and then it just seemed to grab.
grinding
Yeah.
right at the top 8 foot.
Bump!
Whoa! Whoa, whoa.
Guitin throwing his second rock here in the second end. Sweepers are just watching it.
Non, non. Okay.
So that rock is open enough that Saskatchewan has an opportunity to be able to get to the inside of that rock and maybe get a little roll in behind cover as well.
I think you will agree, Diana, the ice today this morning is very release and weight sensitive.
Yes, yeah.
Heart!
Something I have to really concentrate on when I
Heart!
when I'm subject to that.
Heart! Heart!
It's a nice looking rock coming here.
Yeah.
There's your outside roll behind.
Get throw here.
Well, it kind of ended up in between the two corner guards, but
Oh, ouais.
Now I didn't see what happened. Did it jam on that back one, or did? Yes, it did. It just jammed on the back one. So now Quebec is second shot back there now.
Yep! Yep! Yep!
Nice shot.
beautiful curving stone.
Yep.
So Quebec lies 2.
Is it gone? You on? Yeah.
So Saskatchewan is taking a run at that shot stone in the top 8 foot for Quebec. And from what I'm saying, that rock is almost fully buried. So it gives you a testament of
Yep.
the ice conditions that they're playing on, that they feel that he can get to it.
Heart! Heart!
Well, and it's not so bad, even if he does tick the guard to open things up.
No. That was a little unfortunate.
Yeah. Main thing is to at least open it up by ticking the guard. The worst thing would have been to go right by it, by everything, and not clear anything. So this is a better situation. Plan B.
So Stefan is asking Eric to make the wide in-turn come-around draw.
Musclé. T'as consulté? Yep! 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 Yep!
That rock is curling hard.
Come on, yes! Yes, yes!
Yep!
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh. Just no holding that rock when it decides to go.
What are you going to throw? Normal?
Yeah, I don't mind normal.
Okay. Try to make this double in the back one.
So Kevin started curling when he was 11 years old and started curling competitively at age 26.
Yep!
He's currently 32.
Oh. Yeah! Oh!
Very nice throw. Very nice.
And I believe he shot stone behind those yellow rock at the top 12 foot.
But there is an easy run
Easy.
back on Quebec's yellow as well.
Shot Un petit contrôle.
C'est quoi que tu veux faire, Steph?
Un petit contrôle on back.
C'est quoi que tu veux faire? Dis-moi ce que tu veux. Tu veux mener là, mais tu veux mener jouer là-dessus.
Si je reste ouvert, là, c'est un bout de 2. Par contre, si je miss, il peut y avoir un bout de 3.
Ouais.
C'est à l'aise de revenir là.
Non, non, tu décides. Moi, les 2 shots sont bonnes. Il faut faire la shot. Un point, c'est tout.
Moi, je pense qu'on devrait jouer ça.
Ah oui, vas-y, c'est à toi. Clean. Yeah!
Oh, that was unfortunate.
Yes, this is a big turnaround in the game, for sure.
When you're sitting in the hack, it's hard to convince yourself when you're taking a foot of ice that you got to throw up weight. You just these rocks and these ice conditions today are playing very, very aggressively.
We're sitting 2 right now. Why don't we sit 3 with one in a better spot?
Okay. Yep. I like that actually.
So for
Makes sense.
Skip
Even
Shane
here,
Volman,
Skip.
Good
boy,
spot.
he's got quite a curling family under him. He grew up in a town of about 300 people and about 50 yards away from the door of the curling rink. His uncle Kelly Volman is a 4-time Saskatchewan junior champion and a 1-time Canadian junior champion. Also, his uncle Murray McEachern won the Players' Championship, and cousin Chantal Eberle,
Out here.
Eberle, sorry, lost the Canadian mixed final. She is a Canadian mixed champion as well and represented Canada at the World Mixed Doubles in Turkey. Shane has won a provincial juvenile championship, and he has lost the provincial mixed final twice. So quite a bit of curling
Line's real
experience
good.
there.
Weight only. Make sure we're 8 foot. Yep. Yep. Hard.
Wow.
Once again, they're just a little light maybe, but those rocks,
It's not the worst.
players just getting caught on how much they're curling out this morning because they're a little bit more aggressive than they were yesterday.
Would you?
Quiet in
Ouais, c'est ça, je t'ai dit.
That was a good break for us. That was a good break for us.
I'd like to say good morning to all of the fans from both the Saskatchewan team and the Quebec team for coming out so early this morning to watch this game. Yay, fans.
And some local Hunt Club Peanut Gallery fans.
Stay close. Stay close.
So the Saskatchewan stone was removed from play, and shooter rolled to, I guess, 4th stone.
Yeah, there's a lot of little biters around there from both sides, so this game could really be.
Anyways, I believe Saskatchewan
flip-flop,
has a
yeah.
shot for 2.
It is. It's just cooking sideways.
I think they're just really concerned about the curl and how to get into the house safely.
It
Okay, he's just going for the straight draw.
Sweep at the beginning, eh? We don't want to straighten this out too much.
Team decision, throw this shot and hopefully we don't bounce him in.
Need piece 8.
Now at home, you would think a 4-foot port is more than adequate, but we'll see. The players have been fooled a couple of times in this end already.
Yep. Okay, whoa. Line's good. Line's great. It's all you guys. Need a piece of 8. Piece of 8.
Sweepers are working hard at this,
Yep.
trying to drag it into the 8-foot.
Hard. Push, boys. Push,
They
push,
really
push,
gotta
push,
be
push.
pushing hard
You
here.
got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Hard, 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 hard. Hard, 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 hard.
And they did
boys.
manage to drag it in for second shot. Good sweeping, guys.
2 red.
And that brings out the Saskatchewan flag wavers in the.
Oh, they can make noise.
Tight, tight.
So Bob Sonder has started curling at the age of 10 in the Learn to Curl program at the Tartan Curling Club. I'm assuming that's in
Line good.
Regina.
It is.
Yes.
Nice and tight. Line's perfect. Yep, 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 yep. Nice tight, nice tight, nice tight.
And it's so important for the leads to place those teams exactly where the skip is asking for it, because that's all part of the strategy of the game. If you don't execute the stone in the right place, then the strategy goes out the window.
So Pierre is being asked to come around that tight Saskatchewan guard.
Théo? OK, la ligne est belle.
Pierre has been married to Aileen for 22 years and has a daughter, Valerie. He has 1 brother and 2 sisters. He's currently retired from Hydro-Quebec.
Shot, Pierre.
This stone comes to rest right on, just right in front of the tee line. Not center line.
Well, it's on center line as well.
Very nice throw.
Right on it, guys. You got
Off
it.
the line.
You got it. Perfect. Go. You got it. You got it. Good brushing is great.
Really good line on this one. It was just a little bit shorter than maybe they wanted.
But once again, we have a very interesting end developing, Diana.
Yes. And again,
And the reason why is that, getting back to what Diana said, the leads are making their shots.
Yep.
Sets up the whole end for
Yep.
their teams.
Thanks, sis!
Yep. Come on, yes.
4-5! 4-5!
Yep. OK, whoa, 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 whoa.
No bump, no bump, little bump.
Quebec fans go wild.
It has opened up that Saskatchewan stone. It's pushed it to the right-hand side of the center line, so and it's wide open now. That
Right on those.
the rock just delivered by Quebec is half covered by that Saskatchewan guard, and Saskatchewan is electing.
Yep. Whoa.
And the fans are having a great time back here behind sheet 5.
yep.
Well, that was removed the guard, removed one of the yellow stones, and it's Quebec is still shot, but the Saskatchewan stone is almost corner frozen on top of it, so not a bad outcome for Saskatchewan.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. 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 Fuck. Girl.
Yeah, that's what you were saying, Jerry, is that it's very weight sensitive as to the curl here. So if you up the weight at all, then it's going to run a little straighter on you.
Yeah, and that's just what happened there. Quebec got caught in a spot that curls a lot on draw weight or tap back weight, but on that, and that was just nice control weight, and it just sat right on that line of the broom.
Yeah.
Oh. Yep. Yep. Go. Hard. Good brush. No. Good brush.
Saskatchewan lays 2.
And that was Gary Jantz that threw that rock, and both of his parents curled when he was growing up. They introduced him to the game. And his first experience was at the rink going with his dad when he was 6 years old and playing Pac-Man video games while watching his dad play.
Yep. Whoa,
Okay.
whoa, 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 whoa.
10 is a passion for golf and works at the Mirage Golf Club, which belongs to Celine Dion.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa, whoa.
well, might
Sure.
have to talk to him.
There was a nice double by Gaetan,
Yeah.
and the roll behind the corner guard.
Oh, couldn't get much better.
Je peux pas toutes les manquer.
So Kevin is going to be asked to do the run back on his own guard. No, he didn't make the run back,
Wouldn't
but
fit
at least he did end up opening it up so that there's no guard on that rock now.
Now, Eric, when he was younger, practiced many sports, but his passion grew to be curling.
En haut du thé, ce serait mieux.
He's been practicing curling, he says, for 18 years.
Oh. Oh. Le double est long pareil. Là.
And he's a Pink Floyd fan. Wonder if he's seen The Wall.
Quoi là-dessus?
Straw.
No.
Well, he's got the shot
Get up,
rock,
Gary. Bounce it over there.
or at least the,
How do what?
got the hit and the roll. That's the main thing. It was a very well spread out double, so it was pretty tough to get the
That
double.
was real hard double.
First one
Yeah.
didn't finish like that, eh? It just wouldn't finish. I really thought it was gonna. I was even getting ready. I might have to call him on. I'm thinking.
Wait, look.
Yep.
Yep!
Yep.
Yep!
Oh, yep.
Yep!
Yep.
Ouais, bien.
So there is a bit better of a double opportunity here now for Saskatchewan. They're set up a little better.
Should come up a hair.
This is almost a spot where Quebec's takeout just ran straight down the down the line
Yeah,
to the
and
broom.
it seems that they've tightened up the ice on that,
Yeah.
probably because they saw that.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Close. Close. Yep. 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 Yep.
Perfect.
Nicely
Nice
done.
throw.
I think your weight was good.
Thanks.
Saskatchewan like to nestle his freeze right on the top of that rock. It's touching the forefoot.
Air positive. Should be pretty close to the same.
They would not be shot rock, but it would be
Mine's perfect.
difficult to remove.
Take a look.
Quebec would then have a decision to make.
Yep. No bounce. Yep.
Looks like it's coming in there nicely.
Hard. Oh.
Very nice shot.
Very nice throw.
Very nice shot.
Perfectly placed.
Yeah, my fault. Need a better line on that.
Hey, pitch it a bit.
No, you're real good.
Faut que tu fasses ici au moins. On perd le shooter, mais c'est pas grave. Si on est 3 dans la maison. C'est bon.
I think Quebec will try to remove that red stone and probably take their shot stone as well, which they're not going to be too worried about.
Yep! Come on, hard! Come on, hard, guys! Real hard. Come on, sweetheart.
Oh, nice shot.
I think the Saskatchewan stone stays in, biting the rings, but it is going to be fourth or maybe fifth shot. They're taking a good look at it.
Look at him. I think it's that one. Because I think that this would have been.
Yeah, Saskatchewan doesn't have too much to hide behind now.
Yeah, we can still play it, or else we come here.
Well, that's not bad either.
Back
Main thing is that they do need to get their draw weight, make
But we
sure
can play
that they're
this.
You
comfortable
can
with
try
it,
that. That might get us there.
Wham and roll it over here, right?
because the skip will probably have to draw to the forefoot for his last rock.
Opens it up too.
He's looking very hard at the hit here, Diana.
Out to him.
Yep. That's what he's elected to play.
They hit it right like there.
So just on the history of this event, for the past provinces that have won, Alberta won 3 times, Saskatchewan 2, and Ontario once for the men. And for the ladies, Ontario won 3, Manitoba 2, and Alberta 1.
Yep. Oh. Yeah. Hard.
Makes the double, but rolls out of play, leaving probably Quebec laying 2.
I was expecting to hit that 3 rock a little bit thicker than the
Very
10.
nice shot, though.
Very nice shot, yeah.
Shoot. Guess it wasn't.
Même si t'en viens ici, Chris, tu vois. Elle va tout dans la maison. De toute façon, on est 3 shots. On va être 2.
Hard to tell from our overhead monitors whether it's yellow or red for a second shot, but
Même back hit, c'est bon aussi.
calling back 4.
Tirant, ça va être bon. Allez, clean là, Pierre. Ouais. OK. Shot, Seth. Shot.
Well, mission accomplished. It forces Saskatchewan into to draw for one.
C'est bon.
Quebec would get the hammer back in the sixth.
What'd you get? Did you get anything on?
And this is what the skips are paid the big bucks for, is to be able to place the rock in that forefoot. And the sweepers are going
no good.
hard on this right away.
Okay, go hard then.
I don't know.
I think, oh dear.
Oh, he's gonna be okay. Where is he?
Well, he's definitely in there for, well, no. Just came up a bit short. So it's a steal of 2 for Quebec. So the score after 5 ends is 5-2 for Quebec.
Get on that one. What'd you get on? What'd you get on that one?
Just to give you some more background on this event, the event eligibility rules are that the players on the team have to be from a club team, playing in a league in the club, and also the players cannot have played in a Canadian championship or a provincial championship within the last 4 years. But again, that only qualifies for the restrictions are for the juniors, the women's, and the seniors events. If they played in a mixed event or a master event, that does not disqualify them from eligibility. Or participated in a Grand Slam event in the current or 4 previous seasons.
Good sweep.
So up goes the corner guard for Saskatchewan. Stefan is asking Pierre to come up, throw up a tight center guard.
Oh, yeah. Wait, good. 4. 4, 4.
Wow, just clean. No line.
Non, correct, correct.
And he probably won't mind it if it's in the house even.
Encore 3.
No, I think you're right, Diana.
So 3 ends to play, and Saskatchewan needs to play pretty aggressive now.
Hard, guys. Okay, whoa. Right.
Rock nestles up beside the Quebec stone at 12 o'clock, the top 12 foot.
À vous, elle s'enlève même aussi à vous, non? Ouais. Hein?
He's elected to remove the Saskatchewan stone.
Come on, yes!
Well, that wasn't too bad for him. He's got the center guard. He's got a rock in the top 8 foot, 12 foot, and he's got that rock on behind the tee line at the back 4 foot.
Or we go here.
Call is to come around the center guard and to the top of the button and just in front of that shot rock of Quebec
close.
behind the tee line.
Weight's all there. Weight's all there. 8.
You don't want to be heavy on this shot.
Find some curl.
Very nicely done.
Very nicely.
And well
Nice shot.
judged. Yeah. And those front Quebec stones are kind of staggered for it, so it makes it difficult for them to get at that shot stone of Saskatchewan.
Quebec can
Right,
lock
good.
this rock on, and then Saskatchewan's got a bit of a problem.
Yes.
Whoa!
Allez, back. Back 8, back 12, Steph.
Esparciate! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Nice looking rock.
Nice shot. Yeah.
You're throwing
Same
a bump
weight?
back. 8 weight.
Pretty close to the same. You're back 4.
One of the notable players in this event this week is
11, 12.
sorry, I've just lost the name here. Is the son of Al Hackner, and his name is. Oh, wait. Why did? Sorry, Andrew Hackner, son of Al Hackner, is playing on the Northern Ontario men's team, and they have qualified to play in the semifinal in the men's.
So Quebec's calling a timeout. Saskatchewan on their previous throw was just a little heavy and just rolled off.
Get that one. Like, oh, man. I'll get shots here.
Quebec is still shot on the right-hand side of the button.
Tant qu'à ça, c'est plein bouton, mettons ici. Fait quoi? C'est sûr qu'il n'aura pas le choix de frapper, ça. Sauf qu'il ne peut pas frapper Steve bien fort. Si je le mets ici, là, je donne toc, mais je roule en avant pareil de ces pierres-là. Faut juste pas qu'il note, parce que s'il note après ça, c'est nous autres qui sont en position de partir après. Mais sauf que cela va rester quand même. Je n'arrive pas me geler là-dessus. Je n'arriverai pas ça. Même un petit peu d'espace, ça ne me dérange pas non plus. Ça. OK. Fait que, c'est bon. OK.
You did? Oh yeah, sure. Unless you're going to claim age discrimination.
Oh, they. I'm not sure that they called a timeout. I think they called a raise. No?
No, there was a timeout called, and
Yeah.
Espoir!
Okay, I'm not sure.
T'as consulté? Yep, yep! Yep! Come on, yep!
This rock is curling. I don't think he's going to get
A
by.
little bit light too.
He is a little late.
Yeah.
Ah, pognait de quoi, c'est en partant.
And there's an example of what happens if you just take a bit of weight off. Clearly, if you have T-line or back 4-foot weight, he gets around that guard. But he had just top 12-foot weight at best, and that rock just went sideways.
Top button.
So golden opportunity for Saskatchewan to
Yeah,
get.
for Kevin to get another one
Close.
in there.
Yep. 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 Go, guys.
It's looking very
nice,
good.
Nice looking
very
line.
Good,
Good
yes.
weight. Does he have the
Come on.
legs?
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Just
No,
a little
here's
short
short.
No,
again.
it's really,
yeah.
it's not as heavy as we think it is. Because what? Because you guys yelled 7-8 at first there, right?
Fine. Juste comme board weight. Board.
Faut qu'elle la tasse aussi, là.
Elle roule en avant. Elle va rouler en avant.
Ouais. Là,
Ah,
on
voilà.
s'en vient là.
Quel weight?
Hey, pas board.
Hein?
Board.
So they're looking at getting
That
just a
one
little
first,
bit of an inside roll on this
Là, un peu encore. Elle run straight tout le long.
on this Saskatchewan rock.
Ouais.
I'm not so sure. It would be better just to roll away.
Stay close.
Whoa! No!
Stay close.
No, no.
I don't think
Yep, yep. Non, ça.
that's exactly what he's going to do.
Yes.
Quand je te disais qu'elle restait à droite tout le long. OK, si on joue des draps puis ça bouge pas.
You like tapping that red? Can we get
So
enough
ideally, if they could tap that
What?
Can we get enough of our red to tap it onto the yellow?
red one
Stop
back.
Right in the can here.
Oops, we got a problem with our monitor here.
It's not bad though.
Oh, there we are. We're back.
Then our shooter's here, right?
You think it's back house?
Yeah, if
think
they
sis-
could, if they could get it in there to
Tap.
tap that
Tap.
shot rock back
This might be the only chance to get
to
the
get the
play.
shot rock. Yes. Yeah. It's a very tight one to do, though.
Yep.
I got to go on it.
This rock is
Hard.
It's really
rock
curling.
curling. He's
Yeah,
all over
no,
the.
he's curling.
Hard.
He's not going to
Hard.
pat through the guards.
Hard. Roll it off a bit.
Okay. Well, and that one that rolled off to the side there a little bit, his shooter that rolled to the side, that might be an opportunity. You have to watch out for those little ones that hang around on the sides. We can all remember Jennifer Jones outside in shot to win the Canadian Championship.
Indeed.
Dans le pire des cas, là, même si tu pousses ça un peu ici, là, c'est pas mauvais, là. Ouais. C'est trop, mais... Tu comprends ce que je veux dire? Ah, elle est tough, mais ça passe. Ça passe.
Is he playing the guard, Diana?
I would say with that ice he is, yes.
All clean, boys. Clean. Clean. Stay close. Stay close. Stay close. Yep! Yep! Yep!
Oh, he's trying to crawl right in. He's trying to come in there.
Through the hole.
Come on, 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 come on.
Just out.
That was almost a perfect shot. Fortunately,
Yeah.
Actually, we could play bumper at that and make that.
play off of that one that
We'd have to just nick it, hey?
Yeah.
Stefan just threw.
Because we just have to move this here, eh? Hack. Hack. And if we squeeze through the hole,
Quite frankly, you could throw
we'll
normal.
probably almost nose this.
I'd be fine throwing like down normal at it too.
We want this red to stick somewhere, right? Even if it happens to flop over here, then we're leaving something, right?
Yeah.
It's an awful lot of rocks in play there.
Yeah.
Is that enough ice?
A firm hack.
Firm hack?
There's not too many good angles for Saskatchewan. The rocks the way they're positioned.
Yeah, and they're hoping just to wick off
Throw
of
bumper.
the
Hack. Firm hack.
third shot rock
See what
of
happens.
Quebec
Yeah.
and roll in to take out that shot rock. It has to be a very precise shot.
This is a very big shot for Saskatchewan.
Whoa. Whoa. Close.
No!
Whoa.
Yep!
Yep. Hard.
Plan B.
Oh, plan B for sure.
Now, interestingly enough, Diana, we saw all those rocks breaking hard, and that rock just
It
sat there.
didn't. Yeah,
it just
it
didn't
didn't.
move at all. You had a little extra weight, but
Yeah.
it just sat.
Yeah.
So now Saskatchewan has two rocks frozen onto the button. Wow.
If Quebec makes this draw, it would at least cut them down to 1. But if he blocks there anywhere, it's going to be pretty tough for Saskatchewan to get any more than 2.
Now, normally you wouldn't think that you could get through that 11-inch hole or whatever it is, but with draw weight, the rock will be going sideways.
Clean. D-line. Clean tout le temps. Reste proche. Reste proche. Reste proche. Clean! Clean, sac. Yep! Go.
He's very close, but yeah, just
Okay, c'est bon.
going to rub off a little bit. So I don't,
Right,
I
I
don't
don't know.
think there's any way that
I don't know how you get a third one
Saskatchewan
in
can
there.
get 2 in there. Another one in there. No. You wouldn't want to take the chance, anyways.
And you go wide and turn into it.
That's my number one.
That's all. Yeah, that's all it is.
Like
Either that or
you
try
can
to-
get real
Try to
balls.
shade this one here, but
That's playing with fire because you bump this.
let's not spend
You could do this.
too much
You
time.
could do this. It may roll here, but even that's. But you may clip this one.
I don't know, even if he was to get to that top red one, I don't know that the angle would push it in for third shot anyways.
Come up here.
I think I'd be happy with my 2 right now.
Oh, I'm quite sure they're very happy with their 2. Yeah.
There's nothing off of this outside yellow hit and roll between those yellows, eh?
This one here.
Yeah.
You run the risk of the jamming this one.
But if we throw like half weight again,
No. Come through this hole here.
like half weight and just miss the top yellow, we don't make for 3.
And one of the things that we always are
We
told
just
as
missed the one on
skips
the
is
center line.
you come down and if you're going to
Yeah,
change
if
the
we hit the
call, you
one-
should come down and have a look at it.
I don't think so. I don't see.
It's hard to throw
don't
from
see anything.
that end.
Exactly, Diana.
Yeah.
For a
My-
precise
my,
shot
my
like
coach Jerry here would tell me.
that, for a precise shot like that, you want the person throwing it to give the ice.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So Quebec or Saskatchewan is just trying to draw in here, just to knowing that they're not going to get shot rock out of it or another shot rock out of it, but to get the weight and know what the ice is doing out there. So two red stones for Saskatchewan. So the score after 6 ends is 5 for Quebec, 4 for Saskatchewan. Tight game.
An exciting end.
Yes.
I think I've asked this question, but I'll ask it again. Are you interested and or available to go to the golf course at 1 o'clock with the Manitoba ladies? No. Okay, that's fine. I would have loved to.
In Ottawa here today, we woke up this morning to 13 degrees.
13
this
degrees,
morning.
yeah.
Just nice and balmy out there. People are still
Hey, that shot was
golfing,
actually
amazingly.
Like if you just hair that, then
And a number of the teams, I believe, took advantage of an opportunity to play 9 holes yesterday, and I think some are going out, as I heard right now this morning.
Light!
However, the temperature is supposed to drop down to 2 degrees this afternoon. So the cold is definitely coming our way.
It's been a strange week. It was -5 or 6 3 days ago, and it's 13 above today. So I'm not sure if that's global warming or El Nino. So we have 2 rocks in front of the house. Saskatchewan is being asked to come around.
3, 4, 5.
yep, yes, go, hard.
This looks like a really nice rock here.
Hard.
Bob has delivered. Very nice. Perfect weight.
Interestingly, Diana, he came around that outturn red guard up in the center line. And if you're looking down the sheet at the house,
Ne pas enlever son
that
gant.
rock is wide open with to the intern.
Ouais, c'est ça, mais faut que tu frappes à l'intérieur.
Albeit there's a yellow guard in front of it, but it's how much it curled.
Both teams still have 7 minutes left on their clock, so there doesn't seem to be any time issues.
Whoa. No, no. No. No, 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 no.
This rock is curling nicely. Going to come right up to that shot. Well done.
Just going back to what you said at the beginning of the broadcast, Diana, that rock was fully covered by that yellow guard, and Quebec managed to get the tap back weight, and he almost hit it right on the nose. It's just a really, really nice curling ice.
Yep. Hard, Bob. Oh,
And this looks like a nice little roll that they're going to get on this one too. Perfect. Perfect
Beautiful
shot.
stone, yes.
Very nice rocks by Gary.
So Stefan wants no more of this. He's going to eliminate some of those guards with last rock.
Yep, yep. Yep. Come on, yes. Good.
That clears everything nicely.
Beautiful stone. Eliminates
However-
both guards and sets up the corner.
However, Saskatchewan is sitting 2 shots in the house right now and will put up a center line guard. Gary Jantz not only curls, but he also races karts with top speed of about 160 kilometers.
I hope that's not on the number one.
Line's good. Curling. Okay.
And nicely executed there. Good sweeping. But the guard is out quite a ways, and so for Quebec, they can easily come around and even tap that rock back.
Pas une chose. OK.
Ça, c'est un bump.
OK.
OK?
Un bump. C'est quoi,
So Stefan is asking for the come around draw. Tap.
It's a tap, yeah.
Yep, yep.
And this one seems to be curling a bit too much.
I don't think he can be too concerned about moving that center guard. So the call goes to put the center guard back up.
I'm sensing that even though Quebec had the 3-point lead at one point, Saskatchewan seems to have a little bit of momentum right now.
It doesn't need the curl. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Another nice
Yep,
guard.
yep. Sorry.
Perfectly placed.
Yes,
Is
very
that
nice.
not easy shots on this ice to place the perfect centerline guard.
Yep.
We've seen too many rocks just go sideways right at the end. So Quebec could peel the guard, but he's elected to play that quiet way tap back, and if he makes the shot, fine. If he removes the guard, I guess fine.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
It's coming around nicely. No.
Oh, and
Wow.
just with the extra weight, it just skinnies by. Yeah.
That was not what Quebec wanted to do. He wanted to at least remove that center guard.
Okay, so Kevin placed a very nice center guard. Now he's being asked to come right in and freeze to his own shot rock.
Yep.
Yeah, they want to make sure that they get around that guard because they don't want to move that guard at all.
Hard.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
that's pretty good. That's was a little short on weight, but
Well, the interesting thing,
Yeah.
Diane, is he's taken away that outturn that
Yeah.
Quebec had been playing,
yes.
believe it or not.
Hey, ah ouais.
Non, Robin. Non. C'est pas le temps. Non. C'est pas le temps. Oh, too late. Too late.
Yeah. Come on, yeah. Yeah. Hold.
That was a very good hit. Yeah. And they've accomplished but opening it up as well. So, and they almost got that rock off with the shot rock off the center.
Well, unfortunately or fortunately, depending what team you are, that in-turn draw to the 4 foot is blocked now by that Quebec stone. Quebec could probably, if have to.
Okay, we're losing line. Whoa.
It's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I know.
It's going to be a long guard, though, Diana.
Very long, very long.
Right.
Yeah.
Cover that.
Yeah.
They really finished hard. Allez. C'est bon.
Stefan is elected to peel off that guard that Saskatchewan just threw up.
Could you also try and peel it off coming the other way in order to be able to try and open up that other side as well?
You could do that.
But-
Maybe he's concerned about hitting the yellow and then coming back onto the
And
center line.
jam.
Whoa! Restez proche. Yep, yep.
This isn't thrown with really big weight,
Yep.
so there.
Come on, come on.
Yeah, he managed.
Now, Saskatchewan can apply a lot of pressure here if he can get to where he was just holding his broom to the top 12 foot. Force Stefan into a wide out-turn draw
So what did you get on the last one?
Cap.
Oh, then it's not
against 3.
what? You think so, wait.
And here's a little tidbit note is about Shane is he once got knocked out when his sweeping partner hit him in the head.
What, I guess they're not.
Maybe that's why he changed teams.
Line's good. Switch, switch.
This
Switch,
one's
gotta curl.
really got to curl a long ways in order to get the
Yep,
guard
hard.
on this.
Hard, boys.
Doesn't have the weight. I
Hard.
don't-
Hard, push. Push. Hard. Hard. Hard.
But great sweeping. What great sweeping.
Yes, yes. Wow. It is open though.
Well, he's forced. It's wide open pretty much, eh?
Yeah.
But as we've seen on this ice,
It's not easy.
It's not easy playing a hit
No.
and staying around.
And you almost have to play fairly good weight on this hit, otherwise it's going to be moving on you.
Exactly, and as soon as you drop your weight, if you tendency when you get into hack is I don't want to overthrow it, but if you drop your weight here, it's just there are spots where it'll just curl off on you.
Yeah.
So while this shot is basically wide open, it's not an easy hit.
And the worry could be if you just tick that front one, you could end up ticking it on.
And the stagger of those two guards isn't in Quebec's favor either. The port. Rocks away.
Wait. Yep. Whoa. Yep, yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Very nice throw. Very nice throw. Well done.
That was a big pressure shot. So
You know,
one-
Diana,
yeah.
he's made two great shots. He made a
Yeah.
great shot in the fourth end to get his deuce, a quiet weight takeout.
Yeah.
And that was another pressure shot that was
shot.
permanently, nicely delivered and nicely executed.
So the score is now 6-4 for Quebec. And this is the eighth end. Quebec is left with 3 minutes 44 seconds on their clock.
If you could please go and get changed, and we're going to meet just upstairs at the end of the game.
So that was pretty big turnaround in that end, and for the game, if with that guard not just curling as much as Saskatchewan wanted,
Yeah.
going from maybe drawing against 3 or hitting a double to concede 1 to having a shot to count was a big break for Quebec.
So Saskatchewan for sure will be putting up corner guards in order to try and build their 2 points.
Five.
Oh, they better hope that this rock stops just in time.
It heard you, Diana.
They were holding their breaths out there.
Nah, Kate.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. 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 Good shot.
So Quebec just made a perfect raise there. Very nicely done. So Saskatchewan's going to throw up another corner guard. Sweeper's really got to go on this one to get this one over.
I think he's all right.
Yeah. It's a little... Probably would have preferred that it was covering more on the edge. It's a little close to the center line. Those rocks, as you know, can block the draw to the button at the end.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep, yep, yep. Good.
You have the double? Nope. Well done.
Back four-ish, wait.
Okay, so I think that he's looking for just a little tap back of the Quebec stone.
Ideally, you'd like to move it back behind the tee line, behind that corner guard.
Yeah, for line.
Give
Yep,
him a
for
little
line.
bit of backing.
Hard.
And
Gotta
also
go.
open up the shot rock.
Gotta go.
Yep.
Gotta go. Hard.
Be not bad, I don't think, Diana.
Yep, that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Good throw, Gary.
While those two Quebec stones are sitting in front of the tee line, there is a bit of a pocket there should Saskatchewan ever need to use it.
Whoa, whoa.
In-turn peel coming down the
Oh, this
out
rock
turn.
is
This is
hanging
tracking.
out a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit of an in-out motion at that one.
Little in-out motion and a little bit more weight, and that rock
Yeah,
just tracked.
A whole lot less weight on him, think, right? Yeah, just top 8, top 4. Yep. Yep. Oh, where are you? Yep. Hard.
This is looking like a really nice rock here.
Oh.
Very nice. Perfect shot. Yeah.
Perfect. Couldn't walk it down any better, Diana.
Yep.
OK, OK, c'est beau. Parfait. C'est beau.
Normal. Yeah! Yeah!
Very nice double.
Like they say, just like on TV, eh, Diana?
Yeah.
That was perfect.
another-
Not only did it remove the Saskatchewan stone, but it also removed that Quebec stone, which would have been really at this stage. Quebec didn't really need it because Saskatchewan could use it against them to freeze on it.
Hard, guys. Keep it moving.
Sweepers
Keep it
are working
moving.
hard on this one. Looks like it's
Keep
going to
it
be
moving.
nicely in there.
I think he's got good line.
Yep.
Yep. Well done. Coming to the tee.
Right back. Perfect.
Perfect stone.
Yeah.
Quebec's playing to run back.
Whoa! Whoa! Yep! 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 Whoa!
Wow.
Wow, the Quebec
Eric-
fans are getting a little riled up here.
Eric just made 2 beautiful run backs. Could be a game saver.
Yes, absolutely.
But not only did he make the run back, but he eliminated the corner guard and
Back
rolled
out,
the shooter.
good.
So there's
Stay with it.
less opportunity, fewer opportunities
Okay,
for
well-
Saskatchewan now. They got to come
No.
got to come to the center of the sheet.
Make sure it's buried. Yep.
It's really curling now.
Hard.
Really going. I think they've
I think.
Go, guys.
Yep.
Always by. Wow. With about a paper width to spare.
Yes, very nice.
So for the third run back attempt, I think, coming up.
How many can Quebec keep doing? So Quebec's time is getting down now. They're down to 1 minute 40 seconds with 2 rocks to play.
It's still plenty of time. It
Yeah.
should be.
Yep! 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 Whoa! Whoa! Yep! Yep! Whoa! 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 Yep!
And he's got the run back. Very nicely done. And sat there. So, Saskatchewan, Shane is looking to be
All right,
able to
let's get one in
just
there.
sneak his rock in around those and in between that hole
We chip off.
to the 4-foot.
Try to wedge one in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right.
Line's good. Line's good. Got a curl. Got a curl.
It's
Okay,
looking pretty
Jen,
good.
need some curl
So
in.
you Quebec against
All for the weight now.
Saskatchewan.
Whoa.
All for the weight.
Yep, yep. Whoa.
Yes! Be careful for weight. Needs a little rub there.
Sit.
Oh, beautiful shot. Beautiful shot.
So who's
So, Quebec down to another run back. This time they need a run back double in order to get the shot stone of Saskatchewan out. This would be for the game if he makes this shot.
And C is this will be Yukon versus Quebec or Saskatchewan.
So,
Yeah.
Skip Stefan's last rock for the game.
Clean, clean. Yes! Yes! Hard! Whoa, whoa! Yeah, 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 yeah! Yes! 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 Yes!
And he got it for the game. Well done.
Well done indeed.
Yes. Those were great shots at this end. Like this.
Four runbacks by the
Yes,
Quebec team.
Absolutely. They were amazing.
It's a very strong finish.
Yeah.
So
This and this is a club championship, so it's amazing. They're playing like the elite players.
So our next game goes at 1:30 p.m. this afternoon, and we have Yukon men versus Quebec, Northern Ontario women versus Saskatchewan, Nova Scotia versus Northern Ontario, and we will be doing the Ontario women versus British BC women. So on behalf of Diana Favel and myself, thank you for listening to us and thank you for tuning in. For those of you in the Ottawa area, if you're looking to catch some good curling, see you down at the Hunt Club at 1:30 this afternoon.
And good afternoon to everybody. Thank you.
Goodbye.